Cyberbullying is a form of harassment using electronic forms of contact such as cell phones, computers and tablets, as well as communication tools including social media sites, text messages, chat and websites. Majority of school fights and shootings are a result of physical and/or cyberbullying. Victims tend to develop a very low self-esteem and overall self-worth, leading them to turn their frustration to wrath against the schoolmates, teachers, and in many cases, even themselves.
Cyberbullying is a major problem. There are a number of kids the world over who have committed suicides because of cyberbullying, and Jamaica is really not unique. We perhaps have not had any suicides, but we've had children who are severely depressed because of what goes on. There is some protection because we have the Cybercrimes Act, which criminalizes publication of any obscene or menacing information that is intended to cause fear or anxiety, or one is reckless about the publication of that material on the intended recipient.
Students record school fights which are then uploaded to popular sites like YouTube and Facebook for the public to see.
As citizens, we have to be more responsible in terms of understanding what the law says about some things, particularly as it relates to cyberbullying and posting of these things. And they're not lawyers, but when they have an appreciation of how the seriousness of exposing their children to some of these things, and if they can help to safeguard them, then I'm sure Jamaica will be a better place tomorrow.
Oversharing on social media is the act of posting everything you do and everything that happens around you with no regards to the sensitivity or confidentiality of a post.
It points to, I think, a little bit of cowardice, which is how I view it, because if you feel emboldened because you're behind a screen to share information that if somebody were having a face-to-face conversation with you, you couldn't share it, to me that's an act of cowardice. And it speaks to, I think, very deep issues in terms of how persons or children understand the kind of impact that sharing things, whether, on social media or through the internet, the impact that that can have on them and on the person that they're sharing it about.
The laws say that you are not to publish anything that is deemed to be obscene. That is number one. Number two, it may do irreparable harm to those individuals who are the subject of the photographs.
Students have admitted to posting every activity that takes place around them. More than 50% of students have shared images or information about themselves and even others on social media sites.
The notion that you have to be attached to a device 24/7, that's parents not saying to the young people, when we're having dinner, we'll put away the phones. When we're getting up in the morning, we'll put away the phones. There've got to be some rules in the household about when it's a no phone zone. If you are not the expert in your household, why would your adolescent come to you? You've got to become the expert.
Everything gonna make sense soon. Take a band-aid and put it over the wound. Tell them yellow moon. Well. No man don't perfect, no, we have our vices and our flaws. They want me to stumble, I go so hard, I take no pause. Even if I fumble, don't laugh, just